Welcome to Influential Sports, where passion meets precision. I'm your host, Ed, diving deep into the plays, players, and stories shaping the game. We got something a little different today. We got a false accusation on my name because this guy on the top right clearly doesn't know how to read situations at all. So we're going to get into this video, which is what a title. Let's get it started. He thinks, he claims that I call him a racist, and I can pull up the messages exactly what I said because I that's not what I did. I didn't call him racist because it was 4 hours ago as I'm recording this. I said you always seem to disrespect black female wrestlers a lot, such as Lash Legend and Jada Parker. It's weird to me. How is that calling him racist? Somebody tell me how, please. And then I made a video. I made some shorts about NXT as I usually do. It was about Izzy Dane, and he commented. Uh, I don't think this was the plan at all. I think it's NXT Exodus, this and that, blonde white woman consolation prize, and Jada Parker needs our brand. What does that have to do with Izzy Dame? Somebody please tell me. Unless I'm missing something, unless I have a screw loose, I don't know what Jada Parker has to do with what happened in that match or how the match was booked. So let's get into this video though.
And I want to say this now because I was accused of being racist towards black women, especially Jada Parker and Lash Legend. You know, Jada Parker, I want her to win. I want her to win a belt. I don't want her to use and rely solely on her ass.
That's 20 seconds in. That's already capped. And it's people that can vouch that this guy's never said anything positive about Jada Parker. All he does is hate on Jada Parker. He always talks about, oh, all she does is use her butt. So you don't have a problem with the Samoans? They're men. They use their butt all the time to do the hip attack. Jada Parker doesn't rely solely on her butt. She's the best talker in NXT, in women and men, because Trick Williams just went up. So if the Trick was still there, she'd be second best. But women and men, she's the best talker in NXT. She's good in the ring. So what more do you need? And she's attractive, so she has it all. And you're telling me, oh, just because she has a bad finisher, that means that she relies solely on her butt. Okay. And mind you, this is all about wrestling, by the way. This shouldn't even have gone this far. But you wanted to take it there. So we're already lying 20 seconds into the video. Cool.
That's the only reason. She's a good wrestler. She's a great runner. But guess what, Jada? There's someone that's better than you. She's called the Callie Armstrong. So...
And Callie Armstrong is better than Jada Parker, and she's proven nothing. She's only been an Evolve Women's Champion. What are we talking about? And I like Callie Armstrong, but she hasn't proved anything yet. And you notice how you're pitting two black women against each other? Very telling to me. Okay.
And she's black too. And I love Kelly Armstrong. And Joe and D-Walk knows this. I have praised Kelly Armstrong from the jump because she's a fucking powerhouse.
Talk about it.
Don't notice there's no colors in these.
And this guy on the left talking about talk about it. Bro, nobody takes you serious. Nigga, why are you wearing shades inside? What's wrong with you? Nigga need to get his nuts out of his mouth.
These words. And when Lash Legend, I will say this honestly, a year ago, she wasn't that great. She was sloppy. She was botchy. She was not really that getting better. And a year later, she now is on SmackDown and it's getting better. Getting better. Sometimes you got to throw people in the shark pool and see if they fucking survive.
Yeah, she's getting better. And just recently, you still said you didn't think she was ready for a main roster call-up. So I don't think you giving her credit really means anything.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Bro, shut up. Why are you don't even serve a purpose? Isn't this supposed to be your show and you're letting Alex run everything? What are we doing here?
That doesn't matter on color. That matters on the fact that she as a wrestler is getting better. Jedi, D-Walk, Joe, everyone knows I fucking love women's wrestling. I love the fact that women will bust their asses and kill each other for a great show. One of my favorite shows, top 3 for me, Bailey versus Sasha Banks in Brooklyn. Nikki Cross versus Asuka, last woman standing match. That was a great fucking match. And freaking Blue Pants versus Alexa Bliss.
You call yourself a wrestling historian and just called a woman Blue Pants? You can't even remember her name? Okay. A wrestling historian, by the way. Don't forget it, y'all.
Sorry, Alexa Bliss. Stupid fucking reason, but I love that match because Blue Pants actually had a win. Shout out to her. But for me, when someone calls me racist over black women,
In the messages that I read to y'all, did I say he was racist? I just don't like his criticism and the way he talks about black women wrestlers. I never called you racist. That's a lie. Like, you clearly misread what I said.
which I love, which by the way, my baby mama is black, my son is black, my
Damn.
sister's black, my brother's black.
Talk to him.
That's funny. That's funny. Wow. You really expect me to believe that? You expect me to believe anything you said? Okay. I mean, you are pushing 50, so I will hope you have a family, but I don't believe any of that. But that's cool.
My second father was black.
Don't care.
You used the race card to piss me off, and I don't like that.
I didn't use the race card to make you mad. I was trying to have an actual conversation because you said you wanted to address me as an individual. You wanted to address me and another individual individually, but texted us in a group chat. What sense does that make? You want to address us as individuals, but you send a message in a group chat. Now it's other people seeing it, it's other people knowing that know what's going on, and it's the vibe within the group chat because you decided, hey, let me send this long message to these two in a group chat, which is why I didn't respond, which is why when I did respond, I was trolling by sending music. Because if you wanted to have an actual conversation, you wouldn't approach me in a group chat. As a grown man, what sense does that make? I'm talking about using the race card. I don't use the race card. If I mention race, it's for a reason. And people know this. If you've seen the Cam Newton short that I made, people know I don't like using the race card. So no, I didn't do it to make you mad. I tried to have an actual conversation, and you left me on scene because you're not man enough to have the conversation.
And I say this now as a human being. I love wrestling. Wrestling. It is a word. There is no race, gender, or color in that fucking word.
You sure about that? Because you're Puerto Rican, Alex. If they booked Damian Priest to be a jobber just out of nowhere, you wouldn't feel a way about that? Okay. It sounded like Triple H. You don't see color, huh? Okay, let's continue.
I'm sorry, Jedi, for this. I don't want to surprise you.
No,
This is
you're
just-
good. Nah, no.
I'm gonna get my popcorn.
No, and you know what? By the way, shout out to Ed,
Bro, stop glazing.
Ed Influential Sports. That's the person that called me racist.
He didn't call you racist. And you mentioned my name in the video. You didn't even put it in the title, not in the thumbnail. I don't even see my name in the description. But you want to mention my name. Okay.
Just
Maybe
because
we
of
need
that.
it.
I'm not gonna
Maybe
be
we need to-
coward. Like, no, Influential Sports. I'm tagging this and I'm putting this as a video. I don't like it when people call me fucking racist.
And didn't call you racist, buddy. A nice try.
If you got proof, show it to me. If you're just talking shit, you better damn sure make sure I'm not.
I was trying to have a conversation, and you're getting this mad. Nice.
Bored, and I take my fucking time to bring up the facts. Because guess what? I got 41 episodes of Evolve saying otherwise about Kelly Armstrong's.
Bro, nobody's watching Evolve. Nobody was watching Evolve in the big 2025. Nobody's watching it in the grand 26. Wednesday nights, we're watching AEW. We're not watching Evolve. Aside from Kelly Armstrong and Kendall Gray, we don't care about anybody that came from that product. And I'm talking about the new product, not the original, because it's completely different from what the original was.
I got 30 episodes with D-Walk talking otherwise about Jada Parker, Lash Legend, Kaylani Jordan. Documented. Stop talking shit if you have proof. If you have proof, bring it to me, please. Por favor. Si no.
You keep talking about all this proof as if I called you racist. I was trying to have a conversation and you're getting heated. You took your time out of your entire segment. I guess the episode was like 2 hours or whatever. I was busy doing other stuff. I was watching AEW, the Clippers game. Man, I was watching Sisters, the Tyler Perry show that's into this 10th season. Shout out Tyler Perry. I had a lot of other stuff going on than to be watching what you were doing. I was actually going to watch some hockey highlights. And then I seen this pop up on my recommended. Man, you're really heated.
Cágate en tu madre.
In English.
Since Joe is gone and Chris, I guess, couldn't make it, we're gonna end it right here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank Jedi Sports Network for passing by. I want to thank you so much. Saturday.
You ended your podcast episode with me on your mind. That's funny.
Saturday.
Thank you, bro.
We're gonna talk about Becky Lynch and her masterful booking, going around wrestling content creators and just shitting on them. It's wonderful. I love that. Fucking Becky Lynch is awesome. And other things. D-Walk.
No comment. I don't even know what the. How I do that? Oh,
Tell them where they can find you.
No, on our
of course.
YouTube, you can say them. Interview that dropped.
Yeah, and that's enough for that. I'm not promoting the rest of that. You can follow him if you want to. I mean, it is what it is. But if you're gonna use my name for attention, at least tag me. At least tag me in it, and at least get your facts straight. You're begging about facts. I never called you racist. You're begging for attention. And hey, if this is what your end goal was, that's cool. But this is all hilarious to me because now you're making up lies about stuff that I never said. So this all funny to me. I never called you racist. You don't see color. You must be Triple H now. Because okay, I mean it's just very weird how I make a short about Izzy Dame, and you find a way to mention Jada Parker. It's weird to me, but I guess I just don't understand it. But yeah, Alex Romero, you're a funny guy. You don't have any black family. Please stop lying. You think I'm finna buy that story? I tried to have a conversation with you and you want to end your podcast with me on your mind. That's living rent free in your head. More rent free than Jada Parker already is in your head. But anyways, for the people watching this, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, a comment. I don't know what I'm gonna title this because I still can't cuss. So I'm trying to go to year without cussing. We've made it 7 days. Let's see how much further we can get. Peace.